Hello everybody, happy Monday. Welcome back to my channel. It's Belinda here from Visualized NZ. Deal It Up Challenge Day. If you're new here, then just keep watching. You'll pick it up pretty quickly. So I am going to start today with this pack as my first pull, which will dictate which playing card. So last week we did the Two of Clubs. The week before we did the Ace of Hearts. So if you haven't participated and in watching this you are inspired and want to join in, you can certainly play along. If you don't want to do a whole pack, then just jump in with us. And if you want to do a whole pack, then those are the two that we've already done. So let's go ahead and pull the card that we're going to be making today. If you choose to make a card, there'll also be a prompt to make something else if you don't want to make a playing card. So the choice is yours. Feel free, or do both if you want. That's absolutely an option as well. So let's go. The Nine of Clubs. Okay, no, the clubs are coming out strong, aren't they? Pop that there. Okay, so next prompt is going to be what I wonder. I hope you guys have all had a fabulous weekend. My weekend's been pretty busy. Yeah, pretty busy I'd have to say. Full of events and things and catch-ups and people and eating. Yeah, quite a lot of eating actually. But it's been fun and tiring and fun. So, all good. Right. Let's go. That one. A star or stars? Nice. It's a reasonably easy one to work out into your make. Just giving a bit of a shuffle, and these ones, these two stacks I'm going to pull with my eyes closed because they're two different backs, so I don't want to have any bias, I guess, and that I choose a new one over an old one. So let's go this one. Ooh, it's one of our new prompts. It's their first new prompt since I added these in, and it is your least favorite color. That could be a challenge, couldn't it? It's like, well, we don't usually like to include our least favorite colors because they're our least favorite. Now, if you're one of those people who does not have a favorite color or a least favorite, then just pick something that perhaps you don't find yourself turning to so often. So I'm sure you'll find something that would fit that bill. Right, let's pull our next prompt. And it's another new one, I think. Yes, it is. Gems, beads, or liquid pearls. That type of thing. So whatever you've got. So liquid pearls, or like this, liquid drops. It's kind of something in a bottle that you squeeze out and it makes a little dimensional droplet that then takes forever to dry. Well, you know, a day. Or you could use the stick-on gems or beads, or anything along those lines would be fine. So just look in your stash and see what you've got. You can even make fake gems out of hot glue. So be creative if you don't have anything on hand. It's just another excuse to be extra creative, isn't it? Right, so our last prompt will be the thing that you will make if you're not going to join us in making a Nine of Clubs, or if you want to do that and something else. So the something else is a tag. Okay, so choice is yours whether you make a Nine of Clubs playing card or a tag. So for the playing card, I am working with this size card, and I just see I need to erase my pencil lines. I've cut mine out ahead of time just to save a bit of time. But yeah, I didn't rub out my pencil marks. I am using a cat food box, You could use whatever card you like, or heavier paper, scrapbook card, whatever you like. I'm just using recycled materials, nice and sturdy, and effectively it's like a large journal card, but you could also turn it into your own set of prompt cards. If you want a set of prompt cards like this, you can turn these, once we've made the card, you can turn these into a prompt card if you prefer, or use them as a journal card in a journal. So hopefully that's all clear. If you're not sure, just let me know in comments if there's anything, or go back and watch an older episode, and you'll pick it up, I'm sure. So 9 of clubs. Right. So I need this stamp set. And not that one. This one. Okay, now it was commented to me that the club symbol is quite hard to hand draw if you don't have a stamp. So something that you might want to consider is printing out some from online, from the internet. You might be able to find the symbol and print it out. I believe it's also in the like wingdings, or if you know what I mean, the fonts that are shapes on like Word or Photoshop or whatever you use. You can probably find a club, and you can like just type a line of them out at whatever size you prefer and print them out, and then just cut them out and stick them on is an option. Finding a stamp if you have one or can find one affordably, or hand draw. So those are the options that I can think of. I happen to have this stamp set with the suits in it, so I'm going to grab out my club. I meant to grab these out, and then I just turned the camera on and forgot, so I'm doing it now. So, come here. There we go. Here's my club. And I'm using this stamp set for the numbers. So, just grab out that one. And I like to do the back, or the writing side, first, just to take care of it. It gives me a bit of time to think on the other prompts, what I might want to do. So, the stamping block and my black stamp pad. And we need the number 9. And again, with the numbers, if you don't have stamps that have got numbers on them, then you could print off some numbers, do some up in Word or something and print them off, or draw it. So I'm going to stamp first my 9, and opposite corners. So 9 and 9. Now there's a little trick with the 9 and 6, which this card doesn't have on it, but some cards do, and this card doesn't actually either. They're both 9s, but they don't have it. Sometimes they have a little line underneath, so you know you're looking at the right number. It's not a 6, it's a 9. Because looking at that looks like a 6, doesn't it? Well, to me it does, because that's the way I'm looking at it. So, have I got a line that would do on this? Not really, unless I did maybe the exclamation mark without the dot at the bottom. Let's see if I can do that. Ooh. Get it off the thing first. Right. So let's see if I can manage to do this. Going to give it a go. I think that's all good. Yeah, perfect. and that will tell you which way to orient it when you're reading it, whether it's a 6 or a 9. So if you've got the number of items, like this card has got 9 spades on it, that tells you that it's not a 6. But if you haven't got that, all those icons on, it can be difficult to tell whether it's a 9 or a 6. So, whoops, I just got the edge of the dot. That's okay. So good so far. So I'll have to remember that when I come to doing a 6. Use the exclamation mark. Right, and now our club. So you can go wherever you like, really. You can go below or beside. I'm going to go beside, particularly because I've got the line there now. 9 of clubs. Ta-da! And there's one other thing I'm thinking about. Often I stencil, or on the previous 2 I've stenciled in the background, but I want to do something different with this one. Excuse me, just having a sip of my cold tea. Least favourite colour. I'm thinking it's possibly grey, because to me it's just kind of boring. I mean, I love all colours, but if I had to pick a least favourite, it would either be brown or grey, but I use a lot of brown, like I use Vintage Photo. So I'm thinking maybe grey. And I've got this asterisk here in the stamp set. I've also got star stamps, but I'm thinking the asterisk is like a star. So I'm thinking maybe I want to stamp 9 of them on the back. Since we've got the 9 of clubs, let's just go 9 stars. And in the grey, I think it's because this is shadow grey from Ranger Archival ink, will still mean that you can write over top of it. Sorry, that's got some wind trapped from that sip of my cup of tea. It's affecting my ability to talk. Right, hopefully I've got enough ink on that. Doesn't look like it, but I've never used this stamp before, so it's probably not. Actually, before I do that. Oh yeah, no, it's okay. I thought I'd just test it. But it's a pale ink, so I think that's more the point. Right, so I'm going to go right in the middle. And then I'm going to go about there. And I'm just eyeballing, like that's just where it's going to be. So 3 rows of 3 is what I'm thinking. And that'll just be like 9 stars. This side of the card doesn't have to do your prompts, apart from, of course, our 9 of club card. That's all it has to be. But I thought, well, why not? This might be a bit of fun, just to add those stars on the back. And using perhaps my least favourite colour. There. And so, perfectly writable, still a little bit decorated, and we're good to go. Right, just better not lose my little club stamp, or I'd be a bit lost then. Right, so now we turn on to the side that we're going to decorate. So, star or stars, least favourite colour, gems, beads or liquid pearls, etc. And then we've got the tag as a separate one. Let's do a bit of collaging. I don't know if I want to go grey. Do I want to go grey? And the first thing I see in my bag is a grey with a white spot. How about that? What else have I got that might fit? don't actually know if I've got any other greys. As I say, it's not a colour I use a lot of. I'm just hunting in my bag of scraps. Sorry, you can't see. It's very hard for me to see without trying to show you as well. No, coming up a bit dry in there. Have I got scrap or pad or something? Yeah, I've just got to move some stuff. I don't know if I do, but let's have a look. Is that grey or is that black? It's actually blue. Okay. Florals, so no. No. Yellows. That I think is all pinks. No. Some of the backs maybe. Not so much. Try this one. Maybe there's a reason that I don't use grey very often. Are you sort of getting that feeling? Might be because I don't actually have a lot of grey things. No. Oh, maybe this one or this one might be possibilities. There's some silver in there, but no. It's kind of greyish. Well, that would be grey, but this is quite thick, and this is already thick. So let's try these packs here. These are relatively new to me from a shop that was closing down. Had them on clearance. I mean, this top one has got a grey background, so maybe that one. Let's try this one. It's kind of greyish. And there's a bit of grey in there. That's more green to me. That's grey. And that's kind of grey, but it's a bit more beigey. Okay. So let's see what we can do. Just going to collage a background. That's all I'm doing at the moment. So definitely use this. I think that is perfect for this prompt, for the least favourite colour. And so I'm gonna, how wide do we need? Let's go about there. Yep, I'm going to put those down there. Just going to trim a bit off. Sorry guys, I don't feel very talkative today. Maybe it's because I've had such a social weekend that I'm kind of talked out. It was really lovely though. We had, let's see, Friday I was out all day. I went to my family's lunch. And then there was a small function after work at hubby's work. So there weren't many of us there, but, you know, still social. And we were later home. Oh, I cut it too short. Darn it. Oh, well. We'll just have to do something else. So that was, you know, that was, which bit was I using? That bit. Social. So Friday was quite social, and then Saturday we were going out for dinner, which we did, and that was lovely. And so a lot of talking, a lot of noise, and interspersed with singing. We were all singing Christmas carols, and you know, so it was full on. It was very taxing for this introvert. But previously in the day, one of my friends had contacted me and was in my town for the day, and her family were at a show, and she says, do you want to meet up and go for coffee? And I haven't seen her for months and months and months. So I was like, oh, I'm really busy, I'm really tired, I've got to go out tonight, but I haven't seen her for so long. So I went out and had coffee with her. So that was just like, you know, more busyness. But I'm so glad I did. So glad I took the time and went out, when, in all honesty, I would have been much happier at home working on my digital kit, resting up for the night. But it was all good. And then Sunday, this is Sunday, late Sunday afternoon as I'm recording here. So this morning we went up to my husband's parents' church, and normally there's a shared lunch on the last Sunday of the month, but today there wasn't because we had the dinner on the Saturday night. So we just all hung around afterwards and had a cuppa and a biscuit and that type of thing. And so more talking, and then after that we went back to my in-laws' place and we had lunch there. So more talking, and now I'm doing a video. So it's just been a day, you know, or a weekend really, of talking, and I think I've just kind of, if I lapse into silence, it's just because I need a rest. It's all good though. I've got to catch you up with what's happening. And now I'm wondering if we just want to put this little snippet up here where I made a boo-boo. I think we'll do that. I'm also tired, you know, just because all that activity is just not what I'm used to. Just not what I'm used to. So, and that's fine. It's good to do things we're not used to, break out of our comfort zone, and it teaches us to appreciate what normal is for us. It's like, yeah, I like my schedule. I like my working away quietly at home, doing my thing. That's what I like. It's me. Talking with my friends. That's you guys, in case you didn't know it. That's you guys. Right, let's pop it out there. Right, fixing boo-boos. That's what we're about today. I need to concentrate a bit more. Oops, I want to get that fringe in because I think that fringe is fun little texture, but perhaps not all the black on the back or at the top. I'm trying to think what I'm going to do for that other prompt, the gems, beads, liquid pearls, da-da-da. Kind of would like to do gems, but I'm not sure if I've got any with me here. Right, now do I want to add some of this? No, not necessary. Okay, we need a focal point. That's the next issue. Do I want to put this little scrap down somewhere? Yeah, why not? Let's just take away the straight edges. And maybe I won't glue it down yet. I might use it as like a grounding point for the focal image or something. So I'll just leave it floating for now. Now I'm wondering if I've got a grey bird. What are the chances that I've got a grey bird in here of a suitable size? That is the next thing. There might be a grey bird, but is it the right size? This one's grey. but you're a bit little. Yeah, you're kind of a bit lost there, little birdie. What's this one? Oh, it's white, more white than grey. Surely there must be more than one grey bird in here. These are all cut out of bird books, bird guide books. Very great resource if you're after birds. Lots of fussy cutting. Oh, I suppose it doesn't have to be grey because we've got grey. We could go completely contrasty. Oh, it's got a grey fish or silver fish, this owl, and I think this card would be a really good, I can't pick up the other bird now. Oh, maybe that little grey snippet under the fish. Oh, majestic. Think we got to do it. Because I think he'd probably too big for a lot of the things I would make. Just trying to stack things up without them falling all over the floor. Right, turn over my glue page so I don't mess them up. So I'm going to go ahead. Do I want to ink it? No, I'm not going to ink that bit. Just going to glue that bit down. And do I want ink the bird? I think I do. Just make sure he pops, she, it pops off the page a bit. I'm not going to go in and out all the feathers though. Whoops. I meant to, while I was out on Friday, I meant to go and buy myself a new sponge. And I just was too tired. I was so tired. Because I'd told you guys about being up in the middle of the night and walking down the street to see if the cat fight was one of our cats, and it wasn't, in case you didn't see that video. And then I haven't talked to you since I recorded that video. So the night after that, was the night after doing my teaching my workshop, my journal making workshop. And Friday I was exhausted. I was so tired. The workshop, I was anticipating 1.5 to 2 hours, and it was almost 3, which is absolutely fine. Like, it was fun. It really was fun. And I only had 2 people there, but they were enthusiastic, they were keen, they were excited, they were happy to learn and know how to do it, and so that was really satisfying. But the effects of sitting in a kind of essentially a dining chair, working at a dining table, that was kind of, the height was a little bit off for me, and jumping up and down to help and stuff. That night I was so sore. I was sore in every part of my body all night, and it disturbed my sleep. I didn't get a lot of sleep. I mean, people, just being honest here, my butt cheeks even hurt. They did. Every part of me, my back, my arms, my legs, my butt cheeks, you know, my hips, everything hurt. And so I didn't get a very good sleep. And so I was out all day Friday. I almost didn't go because I was so tired. But I'm glad I did, because, you know, last one for the year and seeing the family. And for the first time, I'm going to be organising the next family lunch, which is not till the end of February. So I've chosen the place, and but when we get closer, I'll do the booking and get the numbers and get all that sorted. So it's my first time doing it. So that'll be good. Right, I love that. I just think that is stunning. It's beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and ink the edges. Sorry, I am off camera, so I'm not brushing crumbs everywhere. For those of you who are used to my channel, you know this. You know what I'm doing. And for those of you new, that's what I'm doing. It's just because my sponge keeps leaving crumbs everywhere. Because it's old. Even though I've only been using it for like, what, a couple of weeks now, do you think? 3 weeks at the outside, maybe. It was old. It's like 5 years old before I started using it, and it's just deteriorating. So that's my sponge story. So I just need to go down and get a new one. I really do, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see. Right, so I think a word. We also need something, don't we? Wondering if I've got any gems stashed in here. If I can get into it. There we go. What's in there? No. There's some beads, but don't want those. There's some shells. Oh, what's this I spy? We have gems. Do we have any more? There's some more. I've got there's some more. I've got piles of them, the self-adhesive ones, but they are in another room. And I just don't feel like pausing the camera to go and get them. It's like, oh, no. Let's just use whatever I've got around me. Okay. So these ones need glue. Some pretty sort of this colour, this goldy colour. They could be quite pretty on there. Or there's these gold ones. They're a bit more yellow, but I do believe they're self-adhesive ones. And I'm at the point where self-adhesive just sounds easy. So shall we do easy? Shall we just take the easy route? And do we want to do like opposite corners? Do like 5. I think there's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 10. Could just go like kind of like the card design, how they're opposite each other. I know I'm being really finicky, but I just want to try different options. No, don't like that. I didn't mind the all in one row now that I've cut them apart. Like that, or like that. What do I prefer, that or this? I do like the symmetry of that. So let's do that. Let's not labour the point. Got to get it off the backing now. Oh, and it's just coming off the glue, which is not helpful. They just completely came off the glue, so I'm going to have to glue them anyway. Oh dearie me. Never mind. I don't even know where they came from. I can't remember. I've probably hoarded them for so long. Maybe I need tweezers. Sorry about reaching under the camera, but maybe tweezers might. Well, maybe not. I'm not used to using tweezers for things like this. So I don't know if it's actually easier or not. maybe I need to pick them up. I'm bringing you along on my journey of working out whether these are actually a good idea or not. I think I'm heading towards the knot at the moment, but let's give them a fair go and see how I get on. Do you use tweezers for things like this, or do you use your fingers like normally I do? But I am finding it more and more hard to sort of pick up things with my arthritic fingers, with their knobs and lumps and bumps and the effect it has on my sense of touch. Ah, right, I got those next 3 off with the self-adhesive on it, so I'm just going to add a little bit of glue just to make sure. I think I can. Oh, no, maybe I will use tweezers. Oh, no, not there. Darn it. Yeah, not sure if I'm good with tweezers. But however, we've got 5 on and they're not straight. But do we care? Well, we kind of do, but at least they're pretty regardless. So my busyness has not ended by any stretch, because I've got a friend who's flying out to Australia on Tuesday and I'm taking her to the airport. And she's just let me know today that she's coming tomorrow instead. And she's going to be staying in the town here. She used to board with us years ago, and I haven't caught up with her for so long. So I would like to go out and have a coffee with her. And then I'll still be taking her to the airport on Tuesday. But it's like, I'm so busy, and it's like I haven't had a chance to do anything this weekend because I've been out so much. And all day Friday I was out, so I'm feeling a bit behind, and still got to do this December days kit, which is progressing. I did get a little bit done yesterday, just a little bit in between everything else. Right, they're on. We got there. Yeah, maybe I just need more practice with the tweezers. Maybe I should make a concerted effort to practice a bit with them. Okay, what else would I like? So we've met our prompts. Oh no, we've got star or stars. Because I did these, but we need to do something here. Gosh. What do I want to do? Do I want to stamp? Draw? Stickers? Can I find a stamp? I'm sure I can. Just hunting through my stamps. Ooh. There's a star with a snowflake inside it. It's not the one I was thinking of, but it might do if I can't find the one I was thinking of. No, I don't want another asterisk. Oh, how about these ones? Let's go these ones. Okay. So these cool little sort of like hand-drawn style stamps. Rather cute. Where's the block gone? I don't know what I've done with the block, so I'll grab out another one. There's also these kind of little star things, but they're not really a star shape. So let's go the small one. Oops, my rainbow's trying to escape. Get back in there, rainbow. We don't need you today. And we want to just stamp, stamp, stamp. What colour? Could almost go yellow, but that might be too much. Don't think I want to go grey. That sounds boring. Oh, I found my other block. Pink, no, pink's not going to work. Maybe blue. I think this one, Lost Lagoon, might sort of tie in with that blue a little bit. If not, well, never mind, we're going to do it anyway. Oh yeah, I think that's actually a really good match. So I'm just going to stamp here and there, turning my stamp around so it gets a slightly different look. Maybe one off the side there, and one down the bottom, half off. It's like, are you ever going to stop stamping stars? Oh, one day. Oops, I didn't stamp that one very well. Never mind. It'll do. It's fine. I'm probably going overboard now. Yeah, that'll do. Do we want to put any of the bigger one on? Maybe one or two of the bigger one. Why stop when you can just keep going? So, because I see a gap there, that would take a big one. And maybe up here. Oops, I've got something gritty on my mat there. And up there. And then maybe one down here just to kind of balance out the three. Yeah, I think that looks fine. Right, I do believe I am done. So we have the 9 of clubs, wherever I've put the card, here it is. So I made a 9 of clubs, so this is the 9 of clubs side. And then we have a star or stars, which I stamped. We have least favourite colour, so I used grey and did some collaging in the back there. Gems, beads or liquid pearls, that type of thing. I use some stick-on gems, and that's what I've done. So remember, if you don't want to make a set of these playing cards, totally don't need to. If you would prefer, you can just make a tag using these other 3 prompts. So a tag that includes star or stars, your least favourite colour, and the gems, beads or liquid pearls, etc. Another thing that would fall within that would be those clear glazes that you use. Trying to think of the name. It's escaped me. I don't actually have any, so that's probably why I can't remember the name of it. I'm sure you probably know what I'm talking about though, but if you've got some, you'll know what I mean, and if you don't, well, you're probably not going to use it anyway. So enough said. So your choice. You can do a tag, a 9 of clubs in this fashion with those 3 prompts, or you could do both. And I would love to see what you make if you participate. It would be super fun to have you along. You can post, and these are the options for you. Post in Visual Vibes on Facebook. Pop in there and pop a photo up. I would love to see it in there. And we have several members who post their makes. You can tag me on Instagram, or tag Deal It Up Challenge is the hashtag, Deal It Up Challenge. Or if you're not on social media, then you can email what you've made to me, and I've got one lovely friend who does that. She sends me emails with pictures of what she made, and I'm absolutely thrilled every time I see them. It's so much fun. So feel free to contact me in whichever way suits you, because it just gives me a lot of joy seeing what you're doing with these prompts. Okay guys, we'll leave it there for today, and I'll be back tomorrow with Trash Craft Tuesday. Take care, have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.